Welcome to This is the weekly podcast show where local clueless men try to make predictions about the NFL. Welcome your two hosts, Zach and Ryan.
Welcome to another brand new episode of NFL Pics Are In. My name is Zach. And once again, I'm joined by my co-host, Ryan Barbieri.
I'm back, Z. How you doing?
Dude, we're back. We took a break last week because you needed a break. And I always say, if you need a break, I need a break. And this
That's
guy
true.
broke.
You do always say that, and I did break.
I actually broke down. I missed you so much.
Yeah, mentally, physically, financially,
Spiritually, even.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a lot to take, but I'm back, so don't worry.
Well, we're glad that you're back, and the fans have been absolutely tweeting up a storm saying a big congratulations to you and your new Mirage. So
Thanks,
congrats,
Z.
brother.
Couldn't have done
Dude.
without you.
Dude. So excited that the Pixar and family is growing just one person at a time.
That's true.
You told her she contractually has to listen and join live, right?
Yeah. What did I put in there that if she doesn't?
I don't want to say about it's the D word. Divorce.
Yes. Oh. Oh no. All right, that's fair though.
It's all right.
Very good run.
Well, are you excited to pick football, or you feel like you've kind of been out of it?
The past 2 weeks I've just been so out of it. I barely gotten any lineups in for fantasy. Picks are in. I don't think I got any picks in, to be frank. But here we are. We're back, and hopefully we can get a handful of games right today. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Grace to you. You're getting married, health issues, some health concerns.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what? What's grace? That's what we're about. If you lose 1 week, you get up and you try again. That's what we've been doing for the past 4 years. Every single week, that's what we do. So
honestly,
why the hell are we stopping now?
Amen.
All right, well, let's get into some picks. We got Thursday night football, Philadelphia Eagles at the Houston Texans. Philly with a whopping 12.5-point spread. Ooh, are the Eagles good?
I'm gonna probably say this for the rest of the year, probably for the rest of time. But I mean, honestly, their roster is good, man. They're everywhere's solid. Yeah. I don't know if they're 7-0 good, but everywhere, up and down is solid. And it's been really cool to see AJ Brown actually be a difference maker, because usually when those wide receivers get traded, it's I don't know. They kind of usually flame out more often than not. It's probably honestly 20% where they actually are still good, still make an actual impact. But as long as Hurts continues to actually be competent, be just really good with the RPO and all that stuff, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really to not like about him.
All right. Well, I'm sure they're going to go a couple more wins, because they're going for another win at least against Houston. So
we're all gonna pick it first, and then this is where it's gonna fade on us.
Yeah. Well, all right. I mean, no reason to lock in Houston here, though.
No.
All right, lock in. Houston have anything redeeming? Are they gonna get another win throughout the season? Maybe one.
Yeah, They started out a little frisky, didn't they?
Yeah, they seemed like they might have to fight.
And then just total collapse. But anyway.
All right. LA Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons. Chargers favored by 3.5 points.
Immediately don't like this game.
Wow.
Atlanta charging, doing okay as of late.
Yeah. I feel like the Chargers are a team that had a narrative going into the season. Now I don't know what's going on there.
Chop zone. straight
they're
chop zone.
but also nothing special about them. They have like nothing, no real narratives. Like Justin Herbert has lost like all excitement around him. He's just like, yeah, he's a standard quarterback. I don't think
Right.
he's
Yeah.
gonna get in the Hall of Fame. I mean, maybe,
Maybe.
but
Who knows?
this
Not now
season,
though.
next season, you're just gonna like, you'll have a decent run, but there's nothing special about you. And
Right.
that's just how I feel about the Chargers right now.
Yeah. I mean, Herbert's good for sure.
Yeah.
I just think Chargers needs just total like clear like everything that has to do with like coaching staff, management. They just need a total total change in culture. They need to learn how not to lose, as like
Ooh.
cliche as that is. But they really do. Honestly, they just always make these stupid. Like I said last time we ever did this pod, this stupid decision is like, okay, Chargers finally are going to be able to pull out a win here, and then just like a sequence of unfortunate events. Good books. As always, right? It's just
Yeah.
they just can't stop hurting themselves, which is awesome. And then on the flip side, you have Atlanta, who've been pretty hot lately. But I'm gonna go Chargers
Yeah.
just because it's like they're a better team. I think better quarterback. I think they've been somewhat on the decline, and this is where they rope some people back in, and then maybe next week or the week after is where it's like, okay, back to Chargers land. So I'm gonna go Chargers. Don't feel good about it, but makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think the things that the Chargers have going for them, coming off a bye, so solid. And the Falcons, I think part of the narrative that I'm like, man, they got some fight is like they put some comeback against the Panthers, but I'm forgetting one major factor. Like they beat the Panthers. Like it was a good game, but it was like both teams only have one arm in the fight.
Right,
so
right.
yeah, it was entertaining, but this is like that's little league. So yeah, Chargers at least are presentable. Lock those in. Should be able to. And the bye gives me a little bit more confidence. Like a little rested, come prepared. So
all right.
Okay, Green Bay at Detroit Lions. Green Bay favored by 3.5 points. Here's a question I got for you before you jump into it.
Yeah, please.
I've been thinking about Aaron Rodgers a decent amount because I think about him sometimes, right?
As you do.
Next year, here's a couple of quick hitter questions about the future of Aaron Rodgers. I want to know what you think. First question: is he on Green Bay next year?
Does
he retire? Does he retire? If that's the first question.
Well, that was going to be part of the answer. Is
right.
I don't know what type of zone you want to call it, but Aaron Rodgers has entered. I don't know what you would call it, but the abyss or whatever. Yep. It's like I could believe anything, right? It's like I think he's gone like the next level weird, where like he doesn't give a shit. So it's like he's like this team sucks. Like no one can catch the football. No one knows routes. Like everyone's slow. He's like, I'm getting just beat up. Like screw this. I can see him retiring in 6 weeks from now.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I'm not saying it's possible or like I'm not saying it's not like I don't think he's gonna do it, but there's where if he does, I'm like, I get it.
I hadn't considered that, but I definitely see that as a possibility now. Like a small one, but like
maybe not retirement, but maybe it's like shut it down for the year. Like, oh, my ankle's hurt, guys. Like it's IR, sorry. And then he's just he's like out for the year to see like go to Pat McAfee or something, like just maybe another FP on Joe Rogan, you know?
Right.
But like I think like he needs kind of a reset, to be honest. I think his team sucks. He doesn't like his coach. Just it's tough.
So you see it. What do you say is the most likely of possibilities? Him going to a team next year?
Maybe like if Jordan Love seems ready potentially, and it could maybe be like an amicable breakup there. where Green Bay, I was like, okay, sure, you can leave, but they just shelled out all this money for him, like huge contract. So like it just seems like he's gonna be there for 2 more years. Kind of just do this, like tread water, be like whatever, like a middle of the road quarterback, and then like fade into the sunset. I feel like that's like the most logical and most possible and likely outcome. It's just kind of like more of this, which is not fun, right? It's just like, yeah. But that's been the theme of the NFL, and that's just what we're in for the next couple of years.
All right. I just wanted to hear from you. I want to get from the horse's mouth. I've been thinking about Aaron a lot, and
Hey, Ron.
I don't know how this plane is going to crash, but I know it's going to be with an explosion. So
Oh,
we'll see.
vivid imagery.
All right.
Hello.
All right, Green Bay at Detroit. Green Bay favored by 3.5 points. You think he can beat Jared Goff?
Best offense in the league, man.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm a lock in Green Bay.
Wow, I'm so tempted to pick Lions here. I know exactly what's going to happen. Detroit going to get up 27 points to 6.
Mm.
Third quarter. Then Green Bay's going to make something magical happen, come back in the fourth quarter, beat Detroit Lions. That's the narrative. That's going to happen. But Green Bay can't put up tons of points.
I'm just going Green Bay because, this is a kitchen sink. Everything's going in. Like, if they lose this game, it's lights out, right? It's like right now, they can they win this game. They're back on track. They can maybe eke out a wild card at some point. Like, they just go on a roll. But if they lose this game, retirement Rodgers or IR Rodgers in play.
I'm so tempted to pick Lions. I'll lock in Green Bay.
Come on.
Seems like the safe pick. I wish I was like trust the process and just had like just carefree attitude. But
tanking for the better draft pick. I see.
I'm gonna asterisk this one though, and I'm gonna pray about it. Okay. I'm praying.
Okay.
I'm praying about this one, and I'm leaving my options open after this
Amen,
podcast.
brother.
If I see anything trending about any of the teams, it's probably switching. But right now, I'll lock in Green Bay.
All right. We'll keep an eye out for the sign.
Okay. Next, Dolphins at Chicago Bears. Dolphins favored by 4.5 points.
Fins looking good.
Fins,
I don't know. I think they have a legitimate chance of doing some damage the rest of the year. As long as Tua can keep his head on, but also perform decently, that would be exciting. Because I think it's so interesting to see because there's such two camps of Tua. It's like this guy's garbage or this guy's going to be unbelievable,
right.
And he's so far just been kind of teetering towards garbage. But this season he's actually had some signs of life. He's throwing two good receivers, so I guess maybe that was his what was hurting him before, right? But now he's got fastest man on earth, Tyreek Hill and Waddle. So I don't know.
He's got a squad. I like the Dolphins. I feel good. Yeah, I'm locking them in. Put it in the lock. Okay, this next one, Vegas at Jacksonville. Vegas favored by 1.5 points.
Ugh.
The Goose Egg Raiders putting up 0 against the Saints.
0. Impressive. Incredible, really. I don't know, Z. What do you feel for this?
I got a strong feeling. I've been big on the Jags. I said a couple weeks ago, I feel like they got something to offer this year. They didn't show it against the Let's Ride Broncos.
That's right.
It was close though. I mean, it was close.
It's never good when you're like, it was close though. That's a red flag.
Yeah. But I mean, Raiders 0 against the Saints? Give me the Jags, baby. Raiders are going downhill fast, baby.
Dude, they're both at the bottom of the hill. I don't know what you mean going downhill here.
I think Jags got something to offer. I think they're going to pull something out of this season.
Right, that's fair. Yeah, Vegas really honestly surprised me this season. I thought they'd be pretty okay with Adams there, and they've been pretty good the past couple seasons. I thought the building block, but no, just dumpster fire all around. Another beautiful product by the NFL. I'm with you, Z. Let's go Jacksonville. Home team. Trevor Lawrence. He's like maybe might be a bust. I don't know, but he's fine. So I don't know. Let's go Jacksonville. Let's do it. I'm in.
I mean, but this one, I think we both agree this gets our official stamp of chop chop.
Chop chop.
Who knows what's going to happen?
I don't.
I wouldn't bet any money at all about the outcome. Okay. Indianapolis Colts at New England Patriots. Patriots favored by a very healthy 5.5 points.
That's high. That's way too high.
Yep.
Pats have their tires blown off ever since they played the Bears a couple weeks ago. And we're in scramble mode. And Mac looks not good. I'll say that right now. It's looking dicey. Sure, he's rusty coming off the ankle, but I don't know. And then we have full-blown QB controversy. Fans are ready to trade Mac. They're chanting for Zappy, and it's not good. 5 points, way too high.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Are they the same guy?
I don't think they've ever been in the same room. So maybe.
Are they the same guy? They just switched his jersey, didn't they?
I think so. I think they did it for insurance purposes to the ankle injury, right? So I don't know. Zappy looks like he's got a bit more, bit more I don't know, capability of slinging the ball. Mac just keeps making mistakes, and just like he needs to just not turn it over, not do the stupid throw that he's prone to do. So we'll see. Indy, I don't know. They're like, again, they're chop fest team. They could be good, they could be bad, they could be right in the middle. So I don't really know what I'm going to get. I'm just going to go with New England, go with the franchise. They're at home. Maybe they can right the ship finally. But I don't know. I don't like this game whatsoever.
They look the same to me. They're literally the same person. I'm just pulling it up right now, and I literally can't tell the difference between.
Put that on the screen.
Guys. Okay, I gotta give me a second here. Oh no. Okay, I need a second.
All right.
Yeah, but they're literally the same guy. Like
Zappy, man. So funny that the New England fans are ready to just throw away Mac. Like trade him out of here. Zappy. I think we got a little felt a little Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe, even though Mac's like still on the rookie contract.
Yeah. Okay, this is Mac Jones.
Yeah.
This is Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi.
Mac Jones.
Bailey Zappi. Same guy, but he just looks a bit more bird-like with Zappy.
Dude, honestly, when I saw them, like I saw him when they put a helmet on.
Oh yeah. There's an unimpressive white guy. It's like, okay, you're a pro athlete, cool, huh?
So for me, that doesn't change the question. I think honestly, Patriots fans, you guys are stupid if you're arguing, but like, I want this thing. No, let's get the same thing. It's like it doesn't matter. All right, let's stir up the conversation.
There's more to football than looks, right?
Yeah, but here's the other thing. I also feel like they are very similar level of play, style of play. I haven't seen Zappy too much, so I don't want to overstate that. I'm just saying from first looks, it's like I don't know how much more you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, he was on a heater, but he's kind of cooled off a bit. So anyway,
Yeah,
I'll go Pats.
I'll lock in Pats too, but I don't feel good about that. Okay. The reason I like Pats, they beat the Jets, and Jets are looking good. So next game, Buffalo at New York Jets. Buffalo favored by 12.5 points. Woo.
Whew-wee. Um, tough one here. Um, Jets, as you said, one of the best teams in football. Really,
Honestly, yeah.
they were tracking, but then Hall got hurt, and he was like their X factor, right? He was their game breaker, and now he's out. So Jets, I think it's going to be tough for them to move the ball,
Yeah.
and just like keep up with any sort of offense. They really need to start playing like the Giants, honestly, at this point. Just keep it close, keep possessions, just make it ugly, keep it like a low scoring game, and then hopefully you can win it in the last couple possessions.
Right.
So yeah. Anyway, nothing at all that you should ever take the Jets here. So go Buffalo Bills.
So here's the narrative that I have in my head. So the Jets have lost to the Bills the last 4 times they've played each other. So
Yes.
for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Remember like a few years ago where Patriots were firmly on top of the division and Dolphins were like not doing too good?
Good times, yeah.
I wonder if the tables have turned and we got the Bills at the top of the division and the Jets are the new Dolphins, where it's like they got some, and so we're gonna go 1-1 every single season for the next like 5 years. And I'm contemplating if this is the game.
You know what, Zach? I think you should lock that in. I think you're on to something.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that.
Come on.
You
can't tease us like that.
I just give these theories for the people. They want the theories. And it's like they can go into the workplace and be like, you know what? Jets have won. Jets have lost the past 4 years. Maybe now's the time. And then be like, wow, you really like football. It's like that's what I give the people.
Wow, you really like football. Jets suck, but I think they might win.
You can sound smart to your friends that don't know anything about football. So, all right. Next game, Carolina Panthers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals favored by 7.5 points.
Chase is out, right?
Yeah, for the next like 5 weeks, probably.
Right. That's a bummer. I think Cincinnati was like starting to, catch their feel, they're trying to getting their way through the season and starting to turn it around. Obviously can't go Carolina. It's kind of blow it up mode there. So no interest in picking them for the rest of the year. I'll go Cincy, go Joey B, apparently he had an appendectomy as well. I learned that the other day. So good time. So I'm going with my guy, Joey B.
I like how you're subtly dropping our new medical diagnosis podcast. All those big words you're saying.
No problem.
Epidectomy.
Exactly. See, yeah, Zach MD.
The only thing that I'm thinking about is Bengals got rolled by the Browns.
Browns are just an unbelievable football team, though.
That is, I mean, they have an unbelievable running back who, if you don't stop him, he's going to put up some points. So I guess that's fair. Okay, Bengals, lock it in. Lock it in. Hey, and just a mid tier, are you doing your picks while we do this podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, because you sometimes forget.
Yeah, see, it's been a tough month for me, Zach. I
know, but
I don't appreciate this gotcha journalism.
Yeah, but even when we were recording, you would forget. So it's like
I mean,
we set this time apart to do the picks. So I just wanted to check if you're doing your picks.
I'm doing. It's been tough, Zach. You wouldn't get it. Okay, you wouldn't understand.
As a healthy married guy, I wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't. Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. And this is just the for you listening. Get your picks in, dude. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
All right, Gretzky.
Michael Scott. Minnesota Vikings at Washington Commanders. Minnesota favored by 3.5 points.
Kami is 4-4. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all. How do you
So
feel
do you
about
think that?
Minnesota? They beat the Cardinals this week.
Yeah, it's just been a
Fine.
pretty unremarkable schedule they've had. So it's like, yeah, I think they're good, obviously. Um, they just have like a decent roster all
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the performance we've been like thinking they'd have over the past like last honestly 4 to 5 years. We're like, you know
Yeah.
what, Vikings? I think this is the year they're gonna kind of put it together. And they've had a couple showings of that, a couple of years here and there. But here they're kind of finally like putting it together. Are we gonna get another Kirk Cousins
Oh.
Kirk being Kirk episode at some point this
Ooh.
year? Probably. But at this point, I just think their offense is rolling. Kirk is definitely like a better than average quarterback, obviously. The receivers amazing, running back very good, defense solid. Zimmer's a good defensive coach, so yeah, I don't really like the comics here at all. Nothing really that's making me like, ooh, yeah, sign me up. No
Mm-mm.
thanks. So I don't know, Zach. What do you got?
Do you see the Vikings record? Do you know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like that's fun trivia if you aren't paying attention. You say, hey, guess what the Minnesota Vikings are? I
Right.
wouldn't guess 6-1. That's,
Totally.
that's not what I'm guessing. So,
No.
yeah. You know what? I like the narrative that Minnesota takes washed up quarterbacks and makes them their hero. And it makes old guys feel like they're the king of a city for a season. I mean,
Oh,
and so I like this. I can see Kirk kind of going, and then that old quarterback being a huge disappointment, and Minnesota just being sad forever. So that could be a thing, or not. But Minnesota Vikings lock it in.
I'm into that.
Yeah, I just think about Case Keenum. I just have that Case Keenum doing the skull clap like vividly in my mind for the rest of my life. He's just like the loser that's always been picked on, and finally he's beloved. And it's just like he's just so happy to like lead the skull clap.
And then just fell through his fingers, just
Yeah,
like
he
that.
just fell down, and then everyone hated him again. He's like, I was cool for a second.
Almost had it.
We haven't seen Case Keenum play yet, have we? That's always a
No, we're
fun. That's always a fun game in the season. Guess what game you're going to see Case Keenum play in
how
after
old is
some?
he? Is he in the league still? I don't know.
Uh, I'm pretty sure he plays for someone. I've. I'm
Get
gonna look.
research on this.
Research. Get it on. Okay. Well, what we're looking at, Minnesota. Yeah, that's cool. I'll lock it in. Sounds fine. Um, it sounds fine, I guess. You want to take a guess where he is?
Oh, that's a good one. Carolina.
No.
I don't know. Where is he?
He's behind. If you saw him play, it would be really sad because he's behind a really good quarterback.
Oh no.
Top three, I'll say.
KC?
No.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Oh, he's in Buffalo. Case. Oh boy.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's fun. He's actually got a contract. Oh no, this is just his last year. Just a 1-year contract. So, anyways, I think I saw him on the sideline one time, and I was like, "Oh, there's where Case is," and that's a fun game you get to play every year. So,
Right. That is a fun game.
Carolina Panthers at we just did that. Sorry. Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals favored by 1.5 points.
You know,
Ooh,
I've been pretty surprised by the Seahawks this
me
year.
too.
I was thinking this year this is not looking pretty. But I think honestly, what really galvanized the team, they've all huddled around and manifested their hatred of Russell Wilson. And it's been a beautiful thing that's united the city of Seattle. The
Mm,
hate of Russell Wilson and just the what's his stupid nickname again?
that's right.
No. I see. He came up with his own nickname at one point last year.
Uh, that's right.
Mister
That's right.
Mister Incredible, something stupid like that. Anyway, it's a truly beautiful thing. You know, rally around a hatred of one man.
The thing I have to respect Russ against how much he committed into like Broncos country. Like even when they're just losing, he's like in a press conference, he's like, "Yeah, we gotta get back out there," and he's like walking away. He's like, "Let's ride." He just kind of like he always drops it.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't say it's respectable at this point. Have you?
Maybe.
Did you see his Subway commercials?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
That's
good
right.
times. Good times.
Okay, what are you doing? Seattle, you think their hatred of Russ will get them a divisional win here against the Cardinals?
Yeah, it's the new green energy. It really gets everyone going. It's an alternative energy source that just is everlasting and is going to propel this team to great things. Geno Smith is the best quarterback Seahawks have seen
Wow.
in probably 2 years. Um,
I thought you were gonna be like since probably like 4 games. Probably yeah, 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games. No, but the past 2 years, Russ is, I don't know what 2 years, but definitely the last year, Russ was just like struggling
Yeah.
all
Who
around. And I
was
was
the
like, oh,
quarterback before Russ?
Matt Hasselbeck.
Hasselback. Yeah, that white guy. Uh
Yeah.
is he
So
better than
anyway,
Hasselback?
I don't know. Hasselbeck was pretty good,
Yeah.
but anyway, I'm gonna go Seattle. Arizona's kind of a
Mm.
mess. Kyler Murray, that looks like a rough contract that they signed him to. Just like I don't know, and there's just things you hear. It's like body language is not good. He's like it's just kind of just no thanks for me. Although with Hopkins back, they've actually like conformed some sort of offense, so that's been nice. But
Yeah.
I, I'm gonna let it ride on Seattle.
I'm actually surprised that Arizona's favored here. I would and I mean they're obviously home, but I was hoping I would think that Seattle would be favored, and I think that's fair. And then I would want to pick the underdog of Cardinals here. But since they're
Mm,
favored, I'm like, but I'm
right.
still gonna lock in the Cardinals. I think yeah, Hopkins has really helped them, given Murray
Hmm.
another great target out there. And
Yeah.
James Conner is back this week.
Oh, there you
So
go.
I think that'll give them
Nice
Benjamin's
boost.
been playing good, but another pair of fresh legs can't hurt. So I think yeah, I'm gonna lock in Arizona.
All right.
I feel like the hype train has like now started to accurately meet where Seattle is. So now I think there's gonna be a little bit leveling off.
You're right. It might be time to sell. It's had a parabolic run. It's time to kind of unload some positions on Seattle.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm all aboard. I'm buying the top.
Hey, if it goes up, it's not the top. So this is not financial advice. Hashtag crypto bros. I think I'm gonna buy some XRP though. So
All
that might be
right. Well,
fun.
enjoy jail, Zach.
Okay, cool. Hope the SEC doesn't come after me. Okay, Tennessee. Oh no, Rams at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay favored by 2.5 points.
This is a
Dude,
gross game, eh?
dude, this is like um I make lots of stupid comparisons. I was gonna make another one. This one might be even too stupid to me, but I was gonna say this is like a cheap Super Bowl knockoff where it's like Tom Brady against the Rams,
Mm.
but like they have a different quarterback. And like it's not the Patriots. But anyways.
Plus Tom Brady. So hey,
Yeah,
you know
Tom
what?
Brady gets the Rams. Like,
That was pretty good, buddy. Good job. I
thanks,
am
man.
proud of you.
How shitty
What do you
is
think, Zeke?
Brady?
Dude, how light is Brady, man? He's like 170 pounds.
Hey, don't say that about her. 165 at best, dude.
Man,
Uh,
you hear the sad news? It's official.
they
Divorcee,
signed the
sign the
papers.
papers. Yeah, sad times.
I think he's done.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's got a lot of stuff going on, obviously, just in his life. Um, but now we just have to worry about retirement. But that's gonna be like this is the storyline, right? He's fought for 5 years with his wife about continue to play football. Like, no, can you retire, Tom? No. Okay, one more year, one more year. And she's finally had enough. That's it. Obviously, leaked. That wasn't the only reason they got divorced, but probably leaked into a lot of arguments, and just some resentment stuff. I'm guessing. But so now he finally doesn't have that burden to like of someone like asking him to retire and like okay maybe I should retire now. Okay, now he's like you know what, I'll just play football. But this is now he sucks.
Yeah.
Like that's of course that's gonna happen. Like this
Now
is the
here's
year.
now I'm worried that we're stuck with him. Like, now we won't be able to get rid of him. He's going to be playing backup for our team, and he's going to be so committed. He's like, "Hey, Tom, go home after practice." He doesn't have anything to go home to. So you think he's leaving? No, like, and teams are going to keep signing him, and he doesn't want money. So it's like, yeah, sure, Tom, we'll give you league minimum to be our third string quarterback because you're going to sell tickets, but we're not putting you on the field. Like, I'm talking about like in 3 or 4 years from now. And it's like he's just going to be yelling at linemen on the sideline, breaking Microsoft Surfaces until my kids graduate, bro. It's like I'm worried now. This is going to get embarrassing.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you're a good point. I would love to know his Microsoft tablet expenses. Like
Right.
how much is he single handedly at hand for? Like how much has he spent destroying tablets? Like
It's like,
5 grand, 10 grand maybe at this point.
yeah. Like you're probably like, what's it's like 2.5 a season, like over under that. Like probably
Yeah,
looking at,
maybe.
yeah. So it makes
Anyway,
pretty good memes though when he just smashes a tablet.
smashing tablets.
I don't know what I like more, him smashing a tablet or yelling at his O-line.
They should
Like,
really get a tablet case company to do a commercial with Tom Brady and him throwing
oh,
the shit out of it, and then it doesn't do anything.
so good,
I
actually.
know.
Wow. Just like what are those things called?
Otterbox or like
Otterbox.
UAG, whatever, like all
Yeah.
those types. Just like,
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like him on the sideline and he's about to throw it, and then to be like, no, he he makes a bat, like he gets intercepted or he gets sacked or something, and then he's on the field and be like, go give Tom this one, and then like it's the one with the case, and then he
Yeah,
smashes
yeah,
it, and it's like it's all good.
yeah, totally.
Wow. Okay. If you steal that, we're suing you. All right. If anyone steals that, we're gonna sue you. All right. So wait, who you LA, Tampa Bay, who you picking?
If it was anyone but the Rams, I feel like I'd go against Tampa Bay. But I think they got a mean revert here, right? They've been so bad past like few weeks. Tom Brady's been just inundated with distractions, with questions, and I think the Rams are a perfect opportunity to right the ship. It's like a good enough opponent where you're like you get up for the game. It's like, oh, it's the Rams. Like it's McVay, Stafford. Let's do this. You like get that extra gear, but they're not good. So I think it's like a perfect combo for the Bucks to kind of like I said, right the ship, get things kind of sorted. So yeah, give me the Tampa Bay Tom Brady's.
You know what? I'm going with my boys. I'm picking the
The Tom
Rams.
Brady's. Okay,
I'm
all
picking
right.
the Rams. Lock it in. You know what? Because
Okay.
they're my boys. That's why. And I
All
think
right.
they're looking better. They played good against San Fran. I liked them. Lock it in.
All right, man. Let's find out.
All right, Sunday Night Football. No, wrong one. Sorry.
Nice. Very good.
All right, Sunday Night Football. We got the Tennessee Titans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City favored by a very accurate 12.5 points. Great Sunday Night Football game, NFL.
Yeah, their primetime games, every primetime has just been like, ugh. And you know what's been awful this year is like the whole change of announcers. Have you
Ooh,
like because
all right.
Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, at least they stay together, but they
Yeah,
moved to Monday Night Football, so
right.
you don't have that like the Fox this Sunday afternoon primetime game, and then Al Michaels and Collinsworth they'd split up,
Split up.
right?
Yep.
So it's just been like it's been rough with the announcers.
Yeah.
It's been not been the same.
Yeah. You know, I agree. And it hurts our hearts when we get our new announcers. But you know what crew I have been enjoying?
Who's that?
Fitzmagic, Richard Sherman, Andrew Whitworth. I think was that Monday night or no, Thursday night on Thursday Night Football. They just try and do like
The
whatever
boys.
yeah. So I'm like, I like the boys hanging out.
Yeah, that's a good time.
I like those guys. So Whitworth, Fitzmagic. Oh, that's good. Richard
Oh,
Sherman I can do without, but whatever. Okay. So yeah. Any KC lock it in?
that's it.
You know what's crazy though? Both these teams are 5-2.
That is crazy, actually. That is, you don't see that too often now, do you?
You
Though?
don't see two 5-2 teams with a 12-point spread. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like how? Yeah, it's one of those years.
You know how?
How?
Chop, chop, chop,
Cha
chop.
cha.
All right. Monday Night Football, Baltimore Ravens at New Orleans Saints. Baltimore favored by 2.5 points. Seems a little low to me.
Wow, that's some disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
Saints. I mean, they can be a little feisty on defense, obviously, but I don't really think they're going to have enough to pull through. Ravens. I mean, Lamar. He did the whole bet on yourself thing, and it's
right.
been not the best. I'll say for him. He
Yeah.
really like. Why didn't you just sign the contract in the summer? It's like so much pressure on you. B, you're like a running quarterback. You like to run a lot. You never know like what's going to happen. You could get hurt somehow, some way. But hey, well, good luck to you. But yeah, both these teams. Yeah, I mean, I thought the Ravens would be a little bit more put together than what they've shown this year. But they look like maybe they're coming into form. I don't know. What do you think, Z?
I think Baltimore all the way. Yeah, I feel like that spread. I was surprised to see that. I would have thought 5 or 6 points, no doubt. Great band, and yeah, I mean Saints. They put up 24 points, and yeah, their defense. Alvin Kamara. He's obviously makes some moves. He shakes some things up, but I like Baltimore. I think they're coming together. Lamar obviously putting the team on his back, but I like them. Lock it in, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay, 48.5 for total points. What are you doing in there?
48.
And a half.
48.
Oh, you're doing 48.
Yeah.
Right on the line. All right. I'm locking a little bit higher. I'm gonna go 50.
All right. Big mistake.
Picks are in. You know what though? Let me just say, a few weeks ago, we had like 6 teams tied. And then it comes down to the tie diff. I think for a tie diff strategy, it's either better to go really high or really low. Like, because most people are gonna stick in the middle. So if you're just
Yeah.
caught in between someone, your chances of winning are like you got to hit it on the point or like within 2 points. If you try to get the highest, like you're like, okay, it's 48, let me go 52 or 54, at least, because if it goes like lower, you're gonna have a bunch of people around 48. You're gonna have like some 42s, 50 in that range. So try to go above, and then you luck out, it's gonna be a high scoring game, or go really low. It's gonna be a low scoring game. That's
Right.
kind of a strategy I think is good.
Right. Well, it just depends on what you're going for. Are you going for the marathon or are you going for the sprint? Like if you're in like the top, like if you're in the top part of the standings, you don't want to do that.
Yes.
Because you just want to maintain, have a decent like tie diff for the year.
Right.
And then at the end of the year, that could matter.
Yes. That is a fantastic point.
But if you're screwed anyway, who cares, right? If you're already in the bottom of the league,
right.
Whatever, send it for each week.
Yeah, that's obviously if you're going week by week. If you're going to full season, that's a fantastic point. So there is your pick'em strategy for the week. Let's go look at our leaderboards. Do a little review.
Don't show me mine.
We'll blur your name out. Don't worry. We don't have that technology.
Sure, it's pretty advanced.
This week, Yak Man. I think that's
Yak Man. No way.
I think that's my dad.
Papa.
Tied up a night. I think of 2 points. Turkey's pick makers, Matt Atkinson, Jeeve Don't Miss, Jim to Win, Ivy League. There I was, 9-6, and your name can't be found on that list. We continue to have Nikki Nindor in first place. I think she's lost a little bit of a lead there. 83 points. Next to C Mac Nickel at 80, and then a whopping 5 points behind there. Turkey's pick makers and Yak Man. I don't think anyone's going to make it back on this.
I don't know.
Think anyone pull back? 5 points.
I don't know. It's been pretty dominating the past little bit. It's been steady. The top has been all chugging along the same pace. So it's like, how can they really make up too much ground? But all it takes is one bad week, I guess. But
yeah. You're not last. Don't worry.
That's incredible, to be honest. I haven't been doing picks a little bit. So
Pierre number 2.
How far back? I'm behind you by 12 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we're having fun though, right? All right. Well, this was great. It's good to get back in the saddle with you, dude, and it'll be good to get back in the sack with you later tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, anything to leave the people with?
That's it, Z. Good to see your mug today. That was nice.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching or listening. You can follow us at Pixar Pod on all the socials for no content, but it'll make myself feel better. Nice. You want to head over to YouTube, give us a sub. That would be cool. Hit a like button. Even if you just listen, do me a personal favor and do that. That would help the algae a little bit. But more importantly than all that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.